Welcome to a PICO project DIY video session.
Today we're going to show you how to make a worm compost tumbler or a compost tumbler. Most compost tumblers are found near $100 or over online, but today we could probably make it cheaper than that. The benefits of worm compost tumbling can be better gardens, better fruitation, more vitamins and minerals for your gardens, as well as saving your earth by keeping waste away from our garbage dumps. DIY compost tumbler presented by the PICO project. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's begin. Supplies you'll need: a 55-gallon barrel found on Craigslist or bought on Amazon for the cheapest, 4-foot metal pipe or PVC pipe, screws plus bolts, 2 hinges, 2 door latches, a drill, jigsaw, 6 2x4s, long screws or nails, 2 metal sheets, optional, measuring tape. Now you're ready to begin. Making the stand. Get 4 2x4s and measure them out evenly. Make sure they're all the same size and use your jigsaw safely to cut them into even pieces. Measure out the bottoms and make an X shape. Make sure to put your long screws or nails into the 2x4s. They should look like this. Repeat on both sides. Making the compost barrel. Measure out the bottom and find the center point of your barrel. Here we use a blowtorch to heat up the center and stick the pole through. Any way can work. Once you got the pole through, make sure there's nothing blocking your spin. Now it's time to make the door. Measure out how big you want the door. Draw a line from one side to the other. Here we use the grooves of the barrel as the other line. Start with a hole, possibly 2 holes to fit the jigsaw in. Once you start cutting with the jigsaw, make sure you cut along the lines drawn out from earlier. Cut all the way through, remove the door, make sure to clean your barrel. Remember the optional fins? Here we use small fins by cutting it in half, but you may use the whole fin if you want. Secure them tightly with washers on both sides. Make sure all 3 fins face different ways for even stirring. Spin the barrel to test out. Make sure you have an even spin. Next, we'll put the latches onto the door. Drill holes where you want your hinges for the door. Secure your screws through the hinges. Secure with a washer, then attach to the barrel. Repeat to the other side. Once both hinges are on, you'll be able to lock the door. We use 2 zip ties and a stick as our fasten, but you may use any object just as long as it doesn't open while you spin your barrel. Next, we use the screen to cover up all the holes inside of our barrel. Drill holes throughout your barrel for aeration with your worms, as well as aeration with your compost. We put a screen on the door to cover up any imperfections when placing the door onto the barrel. The X portion of the stand acts as a cradle for the barrel. Make sure the barrel does not hit the stand while spinning. Make sure there's adequate space between the barrel and the stand. Use your last 2x4s to make a support beam across the stand for better support while spinning. And you got yourself a tumbler. You may add worms if you want to this compost. Just keep them away from heat as much as possible. This video is brought to you by the PICO project, people initiating community outreach. Together we can save gardening and bring it back to the community. Stay tuned for more DIY videos brought to you by the PICO project, like our 3D barrel gardens. This video is brought to you by PICO project, people initiating community outreach. You can find the PICO project on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Remember to visit our website, www.thepicoproject.org. Thanks for watching.